Hello friends, welcome to our channel Stocks Factor. Hope you are doing well. Friends, this is yet another video in which we will take one more use case of a particular stock and we'll perform the detailed derivative analysis of this particular stock in order to analyze the trend and the playout which can happen from the perspective of swing and positional trading. So the stock which we are going to take is National Aluminium Company or NALCO. So first of all, this is an FNO stock and this is a quality mid-cap stock. Now, why we have chosen this stock? The rationale behind choosing this particular stock is that Nifty Metals, the metal index, has been on a very good bull run from the past few weeks, and this stock has been one of the best performers in this particular sector. So that's why we are going to analyze this particular stock using our dashboard. So friends, before we begin with our video, as we have been mentioning in all our videos very recently, and again we like to mention in this particular video, that please go through the derivative analysis series playlist. This is a highly recommended playlist for the users who have already taken the full or the paid version of our dashboard, and for the new users and subscribers who are new to our channel and they want to learn the derivative analysis and then want to use our dashboard. We want you to go through this playlist of 15 videos in which we have discussed in very detail each and every derivative indicator which we have used in our dashboard. We have covered the theory, the historical significance, and then the practical use cases using our dashboard. In every video we have covered a use case, plus there are some separate videos for use cases. In total 15 videos consist of the whole package. So once you go through these videos, then definitely you will be in a very good position to use our dashboard very effectively and identify the high probability trades. And friends, if you want to get the access of our dashboard, please visit our website www.stocksfactor.com. We have mentioned all the details there and you can get the full version of our dashboard by paying a very nominal amount. So friends, before we begin with the analysis of this particular stock, that is NALCO or the National Aluminium, again I want to mention a very important point that these videos are for learning purposes. These are analysis use case which we have planned to discuss every week with you, taking one stock or one index as an example in order to teach you how to perform the derivative analysis using our dashboard, so that then you can perform your own analysis using our dashboard and able to identify the high probability trades. So friends, let's get started. So in order to perform the analysis, we'll now switch to our website where we have integrated the dashboard. So right now we have already logged in as the default user and you can see the dashboard on the home page. So once you have taken the full version of dashboard, you will see the dashboard in the home page once you log in. Now friends, in order to perform the analysis, we'll switch to the full version mode of our dashboard. So we'll scroll down, we'll click on this full screen mode button in order to bring the dashboard to the full screen mode. So friends, now we are in the full screen mode of our dashboard. And you can go back to the normal mode by either pressing the escape button in your keyboard or by clicking on this particular icon. Then you can go back to the normal mode. Now friends, let's begin with our analysis. So right now we are already on the daily summary page. And let's see what happened first in the metal sector. So as we were discussing that this particular stock, that is National Aluminium Company, is part of the Nifty Metal Index. So as you can see that last week, Nifty Metal Index gave a fantastic run of around 4.51%. So index has almost rallied 4.5%. And you can see that on last Friday, National Aluminium stock ran about 10.87%. That is 11% jump in one day. Now we'll perform the analysis. So we'll scroll down a little and we'll first go to the sector. So as you can see here, daily change in futures open interest. So as you can see in this graph that the maximum open interest was created in the Nifty Metal Index as a whole. So it combines or sums up the cumulative open interest of all the underlying stocks in the metal index and then shows you the picture. So it means that in the Nifty Metal Index, in the underlying stocks, a lot of open interest was added. Now if we click on this drill down button and then we click on any bar, then you can drill down to the stocks level. So now you can see the stocks which belong to the Nifty Metal Index as we clicked on that particular bar. So you can see that maximum open interest was generated in case of National Aluminium, then SAIL, then Vedanta, then NMDC, similarly like that. So you can see that 4-5 stocks, and out of that National Aluminium was the star performer. So to go back to the sectoral index view, you can click on the drill up button. So then again you will go back to the previous mode where you could see the indexes. So like this. Now we have analyzed that maximum open interest was generated in case of NALCO, and we also see that it increased by a significant amount. Now in order to perform the detailed analysis in the daily summary page itself, we'll switch to the stocks analysis page also, because there we'll be able to perform the detailed analysis. But just to give you a view that how to select a stock, so this is the daily summary page, so where you can also filter the stocks and then prepare your watch list. So recently people have been asking us that how to identify the stocks or filter out the stocks which are performers. So like this could be one flow, that you can identify the sector first and then the stocks underlying or the star performing stock of that particular sector, and like this you can prepare the watch list. You can choose one good stock from every sector. So for example, as you can see, this table gives you the view of, again, the combined view, where you can see the open interest generated in the last Friday or the last trading day and the rise in the price of Nifty Metal Index. So this is the index view, and it is giving you the total cumulative open interest, futures OI change in the index and the price change in the index. And below are the tables which give you the stocks detail about the delivery percentage, that is the cash market buying, then the futures long build up, short build up, long unwinding, short covering. And then recently we have added a table which gives you the detailed view of know-how of that particular stock, that what is going on in that particular stock at one glance. So now let's filter out the stocks for Nifty Metal Index. So what you can do is, as we have mentioned, that you click on any bar on this particular chart, and then all the underlying tables will be filtered for you. So you can see that now the underlying tables have been filtered based on the Nifty Metal Index. So only those stocks have been filtered. And now you can see, if we analyze the National Aluminium, it is on the top. It means huge delivery in cash market was also taken in case of National Aluminium, and huge long buildup was there. Now friends, what I will do is I will just scroll up and again unselect this bar which we selected, so that we go back to the normal view, and we'll now be able to see the tooltip properly. So if you now hover on National Aluminium, you will be able to see in the tooltip previous 5 days trend of the futures positions. So you can see from the 3rd of May, from the bottom to the top till 7th of May, that is the last trading day. So there has been a significant jump in the price rise. You can see green in the price, significant jump from the previous 3-4 days, and then significant OI buildup. The OI change percentage gives you the future cumulative open interest generated, and you can also see very good cash market delivery. 3 yellow days, that is 3rd of May, 4th of May, and then you can see 7th of May, new long positions, and also the huge cash delivery. So we can see that from the previous 5 days, new long positions were getting added consistently. So it means this stock has been in a very good run from the previous few days also. So this means now we have filtered the stock which has been on a very good bull run. So a strong uptrending stock. So if you want to filter any strong uptrending stock, so you can filter in this particular way. Now what we'll do is we'll click on this particular stock and the below table, and the below table will get filtered for you for this stock only. So in total you can see all the FNO stocks. Then we selected the sector and we could see only the stocks for that particular sector. Now from these 5 tables we can click on any particular stock, as we clicked on National Aluminium, and the below table will get filtered for that particular stock. So now let's analyze. Close price is green, so it means it closed in green on the last trading day. Now what is this SP max call OI? This is the futures cumulative open interest. This gives you the strike price where the maximum call open interest is there. It means it can act as a resistance. So 80 is the point or the strike price where the maximum call writing has been done till now. 60 is the strike price where the maximum put writing is done as of now or the last trading day. Put call ratio is 0.66. 20-day exponential moving average is 63. Similarly 50-day moving average, 200-day, and the 52-week low and high. So you can see the stock is almost near the 52-week high, which is a good signal. It means it has a very good potential to break the 52-week high and then make a new 52-week high. So we'll do this analysis in the detail. Now let's switch to the stocks analysis page. So we'll go up and now we'll click on the stocks analysis page. So friends, now we are onto the stocks analysis page, and we have already filtered the National Aluminium stock, and the default time frame we have chosen is 3 months. So let's begin with the analysis. Firstly, with the futures cumulative open interest graphs. So as you can see, we show here the futures cumulative open interest expiry on expiry. So if we see the past 4-5 months trend, this stock has been in a very strong uptrend. The price rise has been significant, and you can also see that every month almost there has been a new long build-up. It means new futures long positions getting added. So firstly, we saw in the month of December, you can see there was a significant jump in the price and the futures cumulative open interest. It means new long positions were added. Similarly, we saw the same trend in the month of January and February. Then in the month of March, there was a slight profit booking because some long positions were unwinded. Then again, we can see that in the month of April, there has been a fantastic rally, and on a closing basis, that is on the expiry day, month on month there has been a significant jump in the month of April with a significant jump in the futures cumulative open interest. So it means new long positions got added in the month of April also, and those were carry forwarded in the next month, that is in the month of May. So those all long positions are still open in the month of May. So this is a good sign. It means new long positions have been carry forwarded. So it means people are bullish for this particular stock in this month also. Now if we analyze the week on week trend, so this gives you the week on week view that at the end of every week what was the close price and what was the futures cumulative open interest. So again you can see that there has been a significant jump in price week on week and the rise in futures cumulative open interest. It means new long positions. And similarly this is the daily chart which gives you more granular view on a daily basis, and you can see the similar trend as week on week in the daily chart also, that there has been a significant jump in price rise and the futures cumulative open interest. So friends, from the futures positions we have analyzed that there has been a lot of new long positions getting added and people are bullish. Now let's analyze the options data also. So we'll start with the PCR trend. So again you can see that from the past few days the PCR has been rising and the close price have been increasing. So it is a good sign that PCR, after making a bottom, now it is also rising with the price. It means people are writing more puts as and when the stock price is rising and the support level is shifting. Now in order to see whether the support level is shifting higher, we can see this particular graph. So this is the timeline graph for the past 3 months, and you can see two strike prices here, maximum call writing and maximum put writing. So as you can see the yellow line with the maximum put writing. So from the past few months you can see that 50 has been acting as a major support and 60 has been acting as a major resistance. So this stock was consolidating a lot between 50 and 60 in the 10-point narrow range, and there was accumulation going on, and after that it broke that range and you can see that the price jumped, and now you can see clearly that the support level is shifting higher as and when the stock is moving up. So now the support level or the maximum put writing is at 60 level and the maximum call writing is at 80 level. Now we also analyze the option chain. So as you can see these two particular graphs gives you the last trading day snapshot, that is on 7th of May or the last Friday, and these graphs below gives you the previous 6 days view. So starting from 29th of April till 6th of May, these 6 days plus the last trading day, that is 7 days view, which gives you a very good view that how the open interest is changing at different strike prices in the option chain. So you can analyze that how the support and resistance levels are shifting. So if we quickly analyze from the past 6 days, you can see on 29th of April that on 60 there was a fight between the put writers and call writers, and we can see that at the price of 55 there was huge put writing. It was acting as a major support. Then the support level shifted to 60. Then we can see the put writing getting shifted to 60 strike price, and then you can see put writing increasing at 60 and also at 65 levels. So clearly we can see that put writing got increased as compared to call writing from the past few days. So since there has been only few days in this particular expiry, so you can see that put writing is at 60 level, and at 70 also now we see the significant put writing as compared to call writing. So in the last trading day you can see there has been a call unwinding at 70. So it means there has been a significant jump in price rise along with call unwinding at 70, because the stock rallied almost 10% or 11% on the last Friday, and you can see the call unwinding at 70. It means now people know that this stock is in a bullish zone and they want to cover their calls because they don't want to incur any further losses in their calls. So you can see put writing getting increased at 70 and call unwinding. So it is a good sign. It means support level is shifting higher and people are comfortable writing puts at higher strike prices also. So now if we go to the bottom table, which gives us the more detailed view and the complete view. So if we scroll down, you can see that lot of long positions. So from the past few days, lot of long positions, especially from the last few days of the previous expiry till now, you can see lot of long positions getting added. So if we were to make an entry in this particular stock, so this stock must have got filtered in the daily summary page. This stock would also have been shown in the daily summary page on these particular days also, like 16th of April. You must have seen that significant huge OI buildup was there with huge delivery percentage, and similarly on 1st of April, 6th of April. So all these days would have got highlighted in the daily summary page itself. And when you see such a row where there is a significant price rise, there is a significant jump in the futures cumulative open interest, and there is a significant jump in the delivery percentage. So it means, and the put writing is more as compared to the call writing. So this row is a very convincing row that a very strong player has now entered in this particular stock, right? So this is a very strong row in itself, or the very strong signal that now this stock has broken a range and now a very strong player has entered, because 8% jump is a very significant jump with a significant OI, and so only big player can buy such positions. So if we were to take position on this particular stock on 1st of April, this day's low will be our stop loss and will follow this big player. And now after that, you have seen that stock price has been consistently increasing, and we can see a lot of rows that new long positions are getting added at every level. So you can see at price between 57 to 60, huge long positions were added. So this was another level of entry point where you could have entered and ride the rally. And now we can see it has almost reached 76. The closing price of last day was 76. So again, huge price rise, huge long build up, and huge delivery percentage with a huge put writing. So this stock has been on a very strong bull run. So now if we see the rollover percentage for the past 3 months, so you can see on the 25th of February expiry, the rollover percentage was 86.65, right? Now if we see, it is 93.40 in the month of March, and then again 93.16. So rollover percentage is more than average. So we have seen that every month long positions were getting added, price rise was there at every month, and we also see that there has been a significant jump in the rollover percentage also. So this is a very bullish signal that this month also is very bullish for this particular stock, and this stock is a buy on dip stock. So at any point, if this stock comes near 70, the buying interest will come, because there has been a put writing at level of 70 and call unwinding. And if it touches the 52-week high, so we already saw that 52-week high was 78, now the stock price is at 76, and it is also near the maximum resistance zone as per the call open interest, that is 80. So 80 is the point where the maximum call writing is done. So if it breaks this zone 78 to 80, then it can rally further and it can make a new high, new 52-week high. So one entry point could be when it gives you a dip near 70, 71 or 72, 70 to 75 zone. And one entry point could be when it convincingly breaks 78 to 80 levels on a closing basis with a significant call unwinding at 80 levels. So it means the call writers at 80 levels are now covering their positions, because they know this stock has now broken this range also and can go even higher, because the player who has been taking this is a very strong player and he has taken significant positions in the futures as well as in the cash market. So friends, in this way you have to perform the analysis and then identify the high probability trades. So with this we come to the end of this video. If you have any questions regarding this video, please post your questions on the comment section and we will definitely answer your questions. And friends, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to our channel to get the notifications of such videos, so that you can understand the derivative analysis and then you can utilize our dashboard effectively to identify the high probability trades. So friends, see you in another video. Take care and goodbye.